Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm coming back here today because I'm going to show you some things that I'm working on, because I thought, well, I'm doing this crafting and it's taken me a while to get started on my videos. So I thought, well, you can get started with me too today. Hopefully you want to do that. Now I've got this piece of fabric here because I have a few bits and pieces that somebody sent to me a fair while ago, and I'm thinking about putting this on one of these tags. I've already made these yellow flowers that I'm going to be putting into this lot, so that's what I've done for that so far. Wait a minute, I had 5 of them. What have I done with that? Here it is, he's over here, righto. And I've found things, see, so I'm surrounded, okay, so you're just going to have to bear with me while I just do this. Now I'm going to put that on there, but behind it I want something else. And I'm thinking about, because this is a craft with me, of course, because this is going to be, I guess you'll be able to learn something or two, a thing or two. Hopefully I'll be able to show you something. You know what I would have liked to put behind there? A bit of, what do you call it? A bit of tulle. I wonder what that'd sit down like. It'd be really hard to, I've got some over here. I'm going to go, excuse me, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go over this way a bit and reach it. I've got some tulle in here. I'm hoping it's a soft one because I think it'll look nice just driving the chair back across the floor. Okay, I've got some yellow. That's a very thin one. This one is too. I suppose it's the same sort, hey? Must be. I'm going to use that. Now there's more thought for me in there with the tulle flowers. Be nice, wouldn't they? Okay. Hope I don't disappear. If I do, you'll know that I've just gone underneath all this stuff because I've got everything everywhere. Now I've fastened this up really tight so it'd fit in there nicely, so I'm going to have to cut it off. Right. So I got this tulle. I got a roll of it, roll and rolls, and it wasn't expensive at all. It's not very, oh look at this, it might grizzle up for me. I want a bit wrinkly. We need it a bit wrinkly so it'll be a bit more, what would you say, full, you can see it better, okay. I'm going to squish it underneath here. A bit of fluff on it, of course there is. Hope everybody's having a good day. I don't know if I told you who I was and where I was from, but I just said, well, here you go, let's craft with me. I don't know, I was sitting in here thinking, oh, I'll do this. Oh no, I'm going to have a go at that. I don't know, I started 2 or 3 things and thought, no, that's not going to be helpful at all. Me just doing all this stuff and not showing you what I'm doing. So I'm going to put this on here, I hope. Now it would be good if I put it on with a bit of a wet glue, wouldn't it? Because, well, when I say wet, not the one that I always use, but why not? Because it seems to work for most things. I'll have a go. And if I put most of the glue behind where that's going to be, what do you reckon? Or actually, something else first. Wait a minute, where's another bit? I showed you 2 pieces, didn't I? This one here might be a bit better. It's got more colour to it. I think I might like the one with the bird on. It's got a bit more colour. We might put this a bit wider too. I might try this one, hey? I cut all the, I thought it'd be alright if you can't really tear it, so I haven't put anything on fabric for a long time with my printer because I get scared I might break them, but if I buy the fabric that you use, it should be fine. See, that's sort of doing the same thing now that I've took the edge off there. So what I need to do is fix that, don't I? Okay, so I've been using pinks. Right, let's try and put a pink piece behind her. Right, that'll be better because we needed something to show it up, not blend it down in there. I might have a couple of these. This one's a bit stiffer. This one might do a bit more Put a bit more colour out there. I don't want it to be too thick, but I want it to be visible. Righto, let's try the small one, this thinner one. It looks alright when it's all rolled up in a bundle, doesn't it? I'm going to cut all these bundles apart now. Hope they're going to fit. See, but once you get it out of there, you're going to have to be fiddling around with it a bit to get it to go onto there, and that is not going to be interesting enough for me. Let's try a bit of this then. It's all trial and error, isn't it, what we do? Mind you, before you come before I turn the video on, it was going just fine. Oh dear, I think I worry too much about whether people are going to like what I'm doing or not. You know, when I'm doing it, I'm thinking, now I wonder if people would like to do it this way or what. And now, well, I can't do that. I'm not going to worry about this anymore. I'm just what I put together will be fine, I think. I'm just going to not worry. Now, actually, this is this is still not working for me. Now, where's the rest of them bits? Let me see. I might have a different colour. I might have got too excited about this, and here is a bag with some more pieces in it. And I'm sorry I don't remember who you are, but thank you very much for sending me these. I really do like them. These ones here are a lot bigger. I've had these for a really long time. I might not use things straight away, but I will eventually, you see. You do eventually use things, don't you? These are nice, aren't they? Oh, I'll cut a piece of that and put it on there with the flower pot on it. Bit of the flower. Looks nice, doesn't it? Well, instead of doing that, you know, I was going to do this. I'm going to do this with a piece of fabric. I was going to do this with a piece of fabric. I am. I just wanted to do it. But then that's extremely busy then, isn't it? You know, that bit. Yeah, okay. Right. Oh dear. Now I've gone, you know, right off in another direction here, haven't I? I feel like I need to get back to where I was. Just lose where I'm up to. I was working on this and I found this bag of stuff, and I thought, well, I'll put that on there. But you know what? That's not going to work for me today. I'm going to put it back in the bag, and I'm going to get myself a piece of something else. I'm going to get something else because I'm not totally sure I'm happy with that. Okay, look here, I've got a piece of material, but it's red. It's yellow with red on it. Okay, now rightio, let's see what else we could find instead. What are we going to put on here? A picture of something really nice. I do like this. Do small things with great love. I do like that. Maybe I'll put that on the top of that one. Now you've got to be able to push things up and down inside of that, don't you? Okay, and so I'll start a background. I need a background piece, and that will be a piece of music paper I've got here. I'm in a funk here, am I? Using the same thing. I don't think so. I think they'll look fine because I used this yesterday, but that's okay, isn't it? Right here, a bit more off that. Tears pretty quick, doesn't it? And easy. More off this side. I keep putting it down the wrong way and then thinking I've got to tear a bit more off. How about that? I remember yesterday the worry I had with the colour of it. Was this? No, this is not what I used, did I? Did I use a marmalade one or something? This spiced marmalade. I wonder what I put on that. Does anybody know? Actually, this old paper, that was, what colour was that? A greeny bluey colour. That wasn't right, was it? I'm going to see what the marmalade looks like. Oh, hang on. Mustard? Was it a mustard colour? Could have been, but I think it's out in the other room, so I'm not too sure about this. Right. Do I really need that round there? Yes, I do. That's not bad. Look at that. It's a mustard colour. I'm being naughty by just putting it straight onto the paper. But I have seen that done before, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. and it's only because I can't find one of those dobber things, and I need to buy more dobber things. I'll get more dobber things. I'll order myself some more in a minute. I've got to get them in small little flowers to put in my flower making. There we go. Let's put a little bit of that around this, just so it won't look so... Well, see, that doesn't look too bad. The two colours aren't too bad. Whatever that other one was. Can't remember now. Okay. Now, I don't think you have to put a lot of stuff onto these tags. Like, you know, you need to put a bit on, but not a whole heap. So I could stamp something on there. Would that end badly, you reckon? What colour was that again? Where did I put it? Here it is. Why don't we put a little stamp on? How about a butterfly? This is not what I reckon it is. I hope not. Where's a piece of paper the same colour? It's a creamy colour, and I had some here yesterday. You know how that is, though, me. Could be anywhere by now. A creamy colour piece. Actually, I'm just going to put it on there. It just sort of makes it a bit yellowy mucky, doesn't it? Doesn't matter. This isn't too bad. I just put it's a way of getting a bit on there without... Oh, look, that's okay. The poor little butterfly is in bits. I hope I'm still in the shot. Well, you can't see what I'm doing because it's very muted. I guess the colours on here. I'm just putting a bit of butterfly wings and butterfly about. You still can't see that, eh? I can't. Oops, where's the camera? There it is. See these little wings and that there, so there's a bit there too. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Better take it off and get a bit more on, I suppose, so that way it'll... It's a pattern, isn't it? Could have used text, but... Oh, well, that is... Okay, that looks better. I hope. I'm going to put these lids back on here. I don't want these to dry out. Now I'm going to put this behind here. So I use my distress ink, which is probably okay to put the ink on with. Just this is my idea of burnishing it down. I'm a bit worried. I don't like it when the thing's not stuck down properly, or if the ink comes out the edges. But I don't want to rip it either by burnishing. I just don't want to be too wild with that, okay? That was my thought on that. Now that's got a little orange thread around that, so I'm not going to use that one on there now. Right. So what was the other bit we were putting on? We're going to find a flower of some sort, aren't we? In our book of many interesting things. Yesterday I put in more stuff, more stickers and things after I showed you this. So I'm having a good, I've nearly filled it up actually, and it's making it a lot bigger than what it was. That is pretty. I do like that. That is really pretty. Really nice. And maybe a tiny bit of lace on there. Nope. How about up there? It doesn't look too bad. I'm going to have to cut this. These things work if you just cut them really carefully to have more than one piece, you see. little flowers going up the side. That makes a difference, doesn't it? It does make a difference. Rightio. There. A tiny little speck or something on that. I can't see most of the things most of the time, but there's a tiny little speck on there. Now I hope I took it right to the edge. Where did I take it to? Now when you're putting something like this on here, you must be really careful that you've actually I'm going to cut this other bit off the side here. You must be careful that you put your thing down, like you glue it down really good, because if you've got a tag and you're going to put it into a pocket, if you put lace on or dangly things on the bottom, they won't go down into the pocket as easy, and they're likely to get caught, you see. So I'm actually wanting it to go all the way up there, so I'm going to leave a little tiny bit at the side there, because I want a little bit of an edge on that. Just putting out a little bit of an edge. Okay, and that's that there. So now I'm not actually making things for the little journal yet that I'm doing, because I was going to do I'm going to do a series on it, yeah, and I've started, but what I'm doing now, I guess, I'm making things that could go into it, but I will definitely be putting them into the book, you know, when I get something done, and then I can show you how to do it. I do want to, sometimes you've got to put other things in front of some things, and I seem to get myself stuck every time I try to make a series on something. I go get myself the idea that I should be doing something else, and I should be doing this because I need to do something about me Etsy, because people will go there and have a look and Sonia's got nothing there, and then, you know, and then they don't come back, and that's my fault, because I've not do I like the idea that I can see the music paper through there? I think that looks really good, actually. I do like that. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to unstick him first. And then it's got plenty of, come off there. I do like these stickers. I don't know, I think the neighbourhood kids are going somewhere. They don't belong in our neighbourhood, so they must be going past. Whistling and what have you. Well, the lady across the road, she has a baby now, another baby. She's got a little boy. They're from Egypt, our neighbours. That's really cool. She's a teacher. I don't know what the man does. But they had a little boy, and now they've had another little baby, and I don't know what it's called, but, you know, it's really nice when we haven't got many kids about, and, you know, that's... No, I didn't say I wanted heaps of children, man. It just depends, because sometimes they get out real early for morning and start riding their bikes up and down the road. You can hear that. Something you don't want to, but you can hear that. Now, I'm going to put something here. Don't know what that's going to be, because I don't have that special something yet, have I? I found a few things that I'm going to put... Oh, okay. Well, this will be different. Look at this. I've got a little bow. Look at that. All these things I've collected up over the time, and thought I needed... Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? It's so cute, that little bow. I need it to be connected onto something else, though. It can't just sit there by itself like that. Can it? It needs something behind it to, you know, lift it up a bit. Isn't that cute? Let me see. I do like that little bow. You never know what's going to work for you unless you go and have a try, do you? You've got to have a go at it to see if it's going to look all right or not. This will. Excuse me. Clearing my throat. I'm always talking. Yes, I did have a good visit with my daughter yesterday. A few people asked me that. I did. It was really good. We had a fun time. She actually bought me a Google Mini. If people don't know what that is, it's a little tiny little machine thing connected up to Google, and you ask it questions. Most of the time it connects you. Some of the time it says it's not able to do that. But it can tell me the time, the weather, spell, seeing things for me. I just have to ask it and it does that, so that's really cool, isn't it? It does have an attitude about something sometimes, which is really neat. It only talks when me and my husband speak to it, because you have to, it has to have a recognisable voice, so... Oh, so me and Elle had a fun time yesterday. It doesn't know a lot of stuff, but it's stuff that it could work on still, so I'm sure they'll put an app for different things out there with it soon. It's only this big. It's only this big around. It's a tiny little thing, you know. And it just plugs into the power. You can also get a thing, excuse me, where it switches. That was my water I had, now it's giving me a hard time. It'll also give you, I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know, I'll have to look at that later. You know, okay. It'll change the channel on your TV. It will pause your TV and unpause your TV. You can buy a special thing to put in and turn the light on and off. Yeah, I know. That's progress for you. I would never have thought of them sort of things. You know, when we were young, there was no such thing. No such thing. We were lucky we had a bit of TV when we got a little bit older. Okay, so how does that look? I quite like that. I don't mind that at all. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that one's done. Now, well, I think it's done. No, it needs a thing in its top bit, doesn't it? It needs a little bit of ribbon of some sort in there. I have this colour, which is not bad. Not bad. I'm probably likely to come back and put something. I might put a word on there. Let's put something on there, a sentence or something. Okay, I'm just reading a few words here. See if I can find some words to put across it. But then I need to put something underneath that, don't I? Because I want it to be visible. Right, Sonia, what are you going to put under there? Piece of paper, piece of cards, stuff. Bit of something. This is something I cut out with my scissors, isn't it? And I don't want it to cover all that up that's underneath there either, do I? I wonder what that's going to look like. Have I got my scissors in here? I bet I don't. I bet I took them out yesterday. I'll put that on there. No, that's not going to work for me. Piece of fabric would be nice under there. Okay, peoples, somebody tell me, a bit of lace. Bit of lace, yeah, that'll look alright, won't it? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know yet. Let me sit in the middle. Righto, it's not bad. And don't put things straight either. We shouldn't put things straight. If you've only got one thing, don't put it straight unless you have to, of course, line things up and then you put them straight. But otherwise, most things, look, the eye likes to see things that are on an angle for some reason. We have a strange eye and I like to see things on an angle. It does. Now I'm going to have to find something to put in there. Yes, this is what I'm going to use. Look at this. There you go. I've got it down for a reason, and this is going to work. I'm just going to cut it reasonably wide. Like when I say that, it's probably 2 to 3 inches wide because it's only very, very fine, very flimsy. And then I'm going to thread it through here like this. And I do love these bright yellow things that I've got here. I do love them. Okay. I do love them. And I keep getting the same, I think it's the same piece of fluff. I think it could be the same piece of fluff cut out. We can trim that off to wherever you want it to be anyway. So that is my tag, and these are the bits, but these are not all. This is not all, because I'm just going to show you now what else I'm going to put with it. Any minute now. Just any minute now. We're going to do a, what's the name? what do you call them? One of those, you know. I don't know if I'll put the button in there. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put the button in too. This flower. Oh, that's what I couldn't find, that other flower. Rightio. But look, I'm going to do something else with it. Hang on. Just hang in there now, everybody. Nobody panic. We've got something else to put there with it. And it's going to be with the tulle too. I think I can use the tulle after all. Look at this. Right. Now I need... not that one. Where did I put that? I have some... I do. I have some pieces here that I wanted to use to make a tag. Not a tag. These pieces of wallpaper are just the thing for making tags with. Just the thing. Now, whether I... oh dear, don't lose them, Sonya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's all there. When I made the first one, well, I made one a while ago, I mean to say, I don't think I've got yellow. I don't have yellow for the background, but this will do me. Alright, now, all I am going to do is make a dress. I probably showed you how to do these before, but this is what I'm going to do today anyway, to show you how to make the dress, because I want to put a dress as a tag, little tag dresses I want to make, because I just do. Okay, so we need to have a, what am I doing here? Wait a minute. I need to have, I might not moved that over far enough, have I? I have an eraser here somewhere. Here we go. I might not move that over far enough, because what I'm going to, I'll show you, start. Okay. Well, we need to start over here somewhere. There's a shoulder. Hang on. We'll start down here, so we make sure we've got enough skirt. Right, you need skirt. Okay, and you're going to need a bodice bit there, like so, and maybe a little bit of a sleeve thingy there. It definitely wasn't any sort of a artist in school. Right, so maybe a little bit further over we're going to take that. Alright, okay, there's the centre. We fold that over like so. This is the only way I could ever get anything level. Only way I ever get anything level. Cut this out. And this is a piece of wallpaper, and you can do it with the wallpaper, or you can do it with paper, or you can do it with what's the name? Fabric. It just depends what you want to make. It's all up to you. It's your thing. And then you just cut that out and you have a dress shape. Okay? Kind of sort of thing. Right. So this is going to be a tag. Not very well cut out, I must say. And I did make it come in a bit up around here. But that's okay, because I want to put the frilly... I'm going to put the frilly on it, so we need 2 of those. We need 2 of them, so we'll make another one. I'm just going to actually trace around this fastly on here. Well, I want to try to do it too fast, because I want it to be exactly so it's going to actually fit the front bit. And you can just trace out as many as you need anyway. After you've done that, of course, you can just trace out as many as you want to do, which I thought I'd just do different sorts of ones anyway. And so we're going to cut this one out. And I'm so sorry, I'm not going to be on here too long today, because I can't help having to put up 2 videos, because my thing will only tape till 52 minutes, I think, and then it goes over to the next bit. I don't understand what that was, it doing that. I've tried to fix it. Thought I did, actually. I thought it was on the thing where it would just tape from longer, but it's probably better if it doesn't, because I've been talking for longer. I started out doing 10 minutes. Then I got all excited and went to 20, and then we went to 30. and it just grew from there, and the videos just got longer and longer. Okay, so that goes on there. The only thing that happened with that is I've got a bit of a crease up the centre of that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to see that by the time I finish doing what I'm going to do. I needed to cut that out a little bit closer and take the, what's the name off there? The pencil mark, because I didn't get the pencil mark off, and better than easier than rubbing it off. I probably need to take it in because it won't be the same size, and then it's not going to fit nicely, because you want it to fit nicely. Now I've got to cut that a bit round too, or I'll wait till I glue it together, I'll end up with nothing. Okay, so we've got those two bits. So we're going to get a bit of tulle, and I don't know if I want this one or the stiffer one, because I have a stiffer one. No, I don't. That's the same. The stiffer one was in a different colour, wasn't it? Mouthful of water. I think I've got 15 minutes now to get on with this, or less. So what you need to do is get yourself a piece of tulle, because you can use anything you want to, but I'm going to use this, and I'm going to gather it up like that by hand. No, you don't have to do it any other way. Okay, so that's going to be enough, isn't it? You reckon that's going to be thick enough? There we go. So what I'm going to do now is just going to put some glue down along here on the inside, along there and along there. Okay, maybe even down across this way too, just for. So now I'm going to get this end and put it here, but I'm going to take it right up to the top of the dress, because I am. You'll see why in a minute. And that one can go on there. I didn't take the glue right up to the top of the dress, but I took I'm taking it up a fair way. And that goes on there like that. So you've got two ends, okay? And you've got this hanging out here. I might cut this off. It'll make it a lot easier if we cut this off. And I don't know why I put it across the bottom, because I don't really want it to go on there after all. I just don't, not yet. Okay, so now I'm going to gather this up, really gather it there. Put some glue under it, eh? It'll make it a lot easier. There's some glue across there in the middle, or wherever underneath might be. Probably we're thinking about under the bust line somewhere, okay? It's gone up over her arms and over her hands and everything, but it's not glued there, okay? So we don't have to worry about that, and I don't know if that's quite straight enough. Your hubby must be out there doing his lunch already. The time just goes so quick, I tell you. It just does. I woke up at 6:30 this morning and thought, oh, I don't think I should get out of bed yet. I went to bed at 9 o'clock. I was that tired yesterday. So I laid there and went back to sleep and didn't get up till 8:30, and that was not good, because you know, by the time you get things, all I got to do is dress myself, really, and get my hair done and have me breakfast. But hubby goes off for a walk every morning after he's had his first coffee. Then he comes back and makes breakfast. Oh no, he does breakfast before he goes, doesn't he? Anyway, so it was just a bit too late. We should get up. We usually get up about 7ish, but it is Sunday, I suppose. Oops. Okay, now, it doesn't matter when you don't go to work, though. That's for me, because I like to do my videos, and if I'm faffing around, you just want to tweak it and twist it and turn it until you get it where you need it to be. Now, this poor woman, I've done that too, this part here too high at the front, and not set it up, which was my plan, and I cut it off too far, didn't I? Look, I was going to set it up like that so she'd be covered over, but I'm going to have to just cover over with something else, okay? Now I want this to sit nicely, so I'm going to cut it first and see what it's going to do. I'm going to cut it level, see if it's going to sit all right or not. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I can't say that I don't. I can't say I don't like it, because it's not bad. It's sitting down pretty good. You don't want to have to stick it down, because then it's not going to have the same effect, you know. It's going to be flat, isn't it? We don't want flat. Okay, I might just put a thing around here and we'll pretend this is a top of a... This is a dress anyway, it's not a person. It's actually a dress, so we're not going to be too worried about it because it's not a person. Okay, and it's a piece of paper. When we look at it really. So we need something to go across here because we want to have it finished off nicely. And I do have lots of braid and sort of things like that, but I've got to get the right colour, don't I? So let me see, where would I look for this thing that I'm after? I know a bow would look really cool on there, wouldn't it? Didn't I put the bow on that other thing? I did, didn't I? What do you reckon? I think the bow might cover it over. This is a good size one. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Well, there you go. It's coming undone, this bow. Oh, wow. Oh, dear, that's not good. Hang on a minute now. Nobody panic. We're going to put it back together, I hope. Hope I can glue it back together. Okay. For anybody that lives in Australia, well, for most of the people that live in Australia, the majority of you probably know where Mount Panorama is. It's where they have the car racing. Because I just thought I'd let you know about this. My daughter, my youngest daughter, and her boyfriend went and walked around there the other day, and they're gone back up there today. There's a good-sized mountain. It's where the car races be. It's a good-sized mountain. Oh, well, you go up a fair way, you go up the road, of course, and it's a fairly, a good hike up there. It took her a while, but they did it. And then when she said she was coming down the other side, she was nearly running so she wouldn't fall over. That didn't... So they've gone back there again today to have another trot round there. I was a bit worried about it when I found out, because I'm not really good on distances as far as... I know what about a mile, when there's a mile, that's a mile. But as far as because I think they started to learn about that sort of thing when I left school, and I should have probably, when I was leaving school, and I probably should have kept up to date with the new metric things, but I didn't, and this is not sticking down nicely together far enough so I can get hold of it. Anyway, I'm thinking, oh dear, what was she doing going that far? But it's only, well, when I say only, it's in miles. How many miles was that again? Is it 6? No? 4? Oh, God, I don't know. I forgot now. That's not good. But anyhow, I worked out that it wasn't that far. Well, it is, but, if you're only young, you can do it. Probably I would have. I went to, I went on walks and that when I was younger. But, hiking and stuff. But, so that was a long time ago. And then we figured it out that it'd be from the distance from our house to our town. Why won't that sit together for me, please? Come on. I'm going to have to... And there and back 6 times. That was where I got the 6 from, so it might be 3 mile, maybe. That's not a bad distance. So up and down from here to the town 6 times, I think, because it's a mile to our... Anyway, so that's what she was going to plan on doing today, because she went home yesterday afternoon, because they live in Bathurst, and that's where the mountain is. Oh, they call it Mount Panorama, where they race the cars and have the big car races every year in October up there, which I only ever went to once when I was only really young. Only because my brother and a friend at the time wanted to go. I didn't find it that amusing. You stand there and all you can see is the car just going past in front of you, and the rest of the track. At best, if you want to watch something like that on the TV, I think. I'm just not lazy, I suppose. Look at that. That looks cool, doesn't it? Look cool, don't you? Just love that. I do. I think that's really cute. Now that I've been talking, I'm just going to have to put this together and then go away and come back and show you something else shortly. Where's me little... Oh, Sonia, come on, quick. Where's the things that you want to put on? Paper clips. Paper clips. Paper clips. I'm in a big container sitting here somewhere. Paper clips. Calm down and just look and read the signs on the packets of everything. And I know what to do to put them down here because I want to take them out in the lounge room with me because I want to use them out there. Maybe if I get to it. Because I think Jeremy's watching the football this afternoon and I won't be doing that. So what you need to do now is to get your other piece here. Put your paper clip on with the smallest side in there, like that. Right. Stick this bit with the glue. I do like to, you can just make it like that, like it is there, like this one, but you know, I think I need a back on it. I like it with the back on it. And so I'm not going to be mucking you people around and having to watch two stories here. I'm going to go now. I'm going to fix this up and then I'll come back in a minute, okay? Because it needs to be trimmed, right? I won't be a minute. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.